Hi, my name is Megan Conville, as you can see in the number 1 slot, which I did not choose, just so we can clarify. And my story today is about the day that I met the person that I want to become when I am older. So it was dark and stormy. It wasn't, it was gray, it was foggy, and it was sad, and I was in Bellingham, Washington, hiking at this hike called Oyster Dome. And how many of you guys here know a girl named Kelsey Hopkins? You are blessed. She is a gem. Imagine crazy wavy hair, can rock a Hawaiian shirt, and is slaying it at civil engineering. All into one human. She's next level. We were hiking together, and it was beautiful. I couldn't see anything, which I think that the men who were 70 and walking twice our pace up the mountain noticed. And so they said, Megan. They didn't say Megan, they don't know my name. They said, hey guys, you might want to look out because you might get lost. It's dangerous, whatnot. And they continued hauling it up the mountain. And that's when I met the people that I want to be friends with when I'm older. So we got to the top, but we couldn't see anything. It was zero, you couldn't see. And so I made the comment, if I could see, I'd be able to see Canada. And Kelsey commented, yeah, we're pretty close to Canada. What day is it? Saturday. She's like, cool, can we drive? Do you want to drive back and grab our passports and go to Canada? So we said, sure. So we drove back, waste of our time, got our passports, still a waste of our time, got into Canada, stayed at my friend Zach's house. Now Zach was switching houses, so there were 14 guys in this house this one night. There were mattresses on the floor, there was no heating, it was cold, it was sad. I slept on a couch, and no one was in the house when we first got there, and by the time 2 a.m. hit, all 14 of them were in the house, and they were listening to this song that went, Versace, Versace, Versace. It was the worst. It was the worst song, the worst. It was 2 a.m. I wanted to go hiking. I didn't want to listen to Versace anymore. But Zach, every time a friend came in, they go, wait, is there someone sleeping in the corner? And they'd all kind of wait. And so one of us would roll over to do them the duty of being like, yeah, there's someone here. And that is when I learned I will never live in a frat house. So the next day we woke up and we looked up hikes that morning. And we found this place called Grouse Grind. How many of you guys know Grouse Grind? Why do you know Grouse Grind? It was a plot twist, is what it was. We got there, we were imagining like a Seattle hike. You get there, you find the trailhead, and you walk up a mountain, hopefully with other dogs and friends. It was not. We got to a parking lot, and the first thing you had to do was buy a ticket because there's a gondola on the hike, which seems normal. So we got to the desk and we kind of asked, what is the gist of this? Because our goal was to go up one of the mountains behind it called Goat Mountain. And he goes, cool, you're gonna have to go up Grouse Grind first to get to Goat Mountain. And we thought, okay, like, you know, it's gonna be like a Mount Si kind of hike. Small hike, get to the top, go to the next one. Perfect. He goes, but you have to buy a ticket for the gondola on the way down. You're not allowed to go down the Grouse Grind. Which I thought was a little strange. I thought maybe it was foot traffic. So we got a ticket, because we're adults and we do things like that. And we went to the trailhead, and there's this rock that is carved and looks nice and has a little clock on it, and it says Columbia, like the outdoor gear company, Columbia. Which was our first sign that we should have not done what we did, but we went up anyways. So Grouse Grind, now that we know this, is sponsored by Columbia as a training site for people who just want to climb mountains really fast. They have records, there's a whole store online, they run a competition every year, and we just walked up it because we thought it'd be a fun hike. So we were walking, okay, you know the kids in like The Exorcist when they go backwards in their head? It was like that, but I guess it makes sense that when an entire mountain is made out of stairs, you don't want to walk up it. So these girls, they were both 12, they were wearing the same clothing, see in my nightmare still, they were crawling up the mountain on all fours, and I was just trying to walk. And I could barely breathe at that point because who carves the entire side of a mountain into stairs? The Grouse Grind does, Columbia does, but these girls were hauling it, and it was just group after group of these weird all four creatures going up the mountain until I got to the very, very top. And I could see the horizon. I could see when I could stop doing this, when I could stop mouth breathing heavily, when I could see joy again. And there was this woman. She was so cool. She had a Hawaiian shirt on, and she was probably 70, 75. And she had, those mom jeans that have their little elastic waist and are loose, and they kind of cut off here. And if they were cotton, it'd look a little different, but because they're jeans, you're like, oh, cool, you're rocking a great style, And she had this purse that was shaped like a chicken. And she was so great. And everyone who walked by, she'd go, you're doing great. You're beautiful. Keep it up. And I loved her. I couldn't breathe. I was like, thank you so much. And that was a woman that I realized I want to be her when I grow up. And she got to the top. Her friends had all taken the gondola up, and she pulls out a little flip phone, not a razor, like we're going way back, like flip phone. She goes, I made it. Can I find you? And she was my queen. And that was when I realized what I want to be when I grow up. Thank you.